Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Joel Suds and Soaps. What we're going to be doing today is something a little bit different. We're going to be utilizing the wax in candles, and we're going to make some wax melts. Now this I could technically burn a little bit more, still has some life left to it. But usually candles, they'll come down to here about maybe 1/8 of the way up, and you know, you can't relight it, so you just waste all that wax. So what we're going to be doing is melting down the wax. Now what I did was I put, like I said, about 1/3 of an inch water up, and don't worry, the glass won't break. Now once this comes to a boil, I'm going to want to turn it down. I think I'm going to add some micas to it as well. Let me see what colors I could add. And I think I'll add it now. So I'm just going to add, it's so weird again that I don't have rubbing alcohol. It's hard to switch modes. Okay, so I'm going to be using this cherry, it's real pretty, mica. So I would say about, I mean again, this is just your own preference. It's about 1/2 teaspoon right there. Okay. We're going to let this boil. I would say this will take probably a good 10 minutes, you know, once it starts to get going, to be fully melted. And like I said, I am going to be keeping the scents the same. Okay, I'm going to be back, and we'll be back when this is ready. Okay, we're going to do an update. Boy, it does smell really good. I added some orange mica to this other candle. And it looks really pretty. Now, I will be adding some glitter. If these were candles, I probably wouldn't, because I don't know, you know, you have to make sure they're not flammable. This one, of course, is going to take a while to melt, the bigger one. And pretty soon, this will come up, and I'll be able to get the wick out. But I would say it's been simmering now for a good 5 minutes. Okay, we'll be back, guys. Okay, we are back. Now, this one has melted down. The other one, of course, being larger, it will take some time. It's all liquid in there. The wick is still in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pour very carefully. Careful as you can do it. Okay, so you don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to hurry up and pour these. But it's nice because you can just plop them in your tart warmer. But it does, it dries about just as quick as probably melt and pour to me. It's overflowing, that's fine. Just trying to be quick with it. Okay, now I'm going to let these set. I would say for about, let's see here, see if I can straighten it out. I'm going to let these set probably for a good hour or so. It won't take long. And in the meantime, we will be back for this candle. It looks like we're having some progress here. It's poking through. Now, there's a number of ways that some people kind of try and also, another way besides melting this down is taking a knife, a butter knife, to the center. If you wanted to get this out into the, chunks, you don't have to go through this whole process, but This is kind of nice if you want to customize a candle or a wax melt. Okay. I'm going to give this some time. I would say another 10 minutes and we'll be right back. Okay, so this is where we are at with 5 minutes of simmering. So I will be back probably in another 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, I did want to show you the candle here. Now, this, since it's hot, this would be the time to take off your label. And you can just, you know, scratch it with your fingernails. It's wet enough that it's just coming right off. It'll be easier to wash. And then what I do with these jars is I clean them up and I put Q-tips, cotton balls, you know, different things decorative. So these jars are really nice to have. Okay, so we're about 8 minutes into this. I'm loving the beautiful red. And it smells divine. Now keep in mind when you do, if you choose to melt this down as this and then make some embeds. Hang on 1 second here. Okay. I forgot where I was at, sorry. You can see these are coming along nicely. I'm probably going to have to use a bigger mold for this, obviously. There's a lot more. Couple things. Preferably when you pour or even melt down wax, it's good to have an aluminum or stainless steel. Because the wax, it tends to stick and it's very difficult to get out of things. It's not like melt and pour soap. Out of curiosity, let me get my temp gun. We want about, it's probably going to be about 190 pretty soon. Okay, it's about 147 right now. Now, if you wanted to, I remember what I was going to say before. Instead of going through, you know, the hassle of doing all this, which I think is fun, but instead, if you just want to, this is a soy candle. So what you can also do is just kind of cut into it and just put it in your burner that way. Because unfortunately, when you do melt it down like this, some of the fragrance, you know, dissipates. Not much, but, you know, there's just so many different ways you can do this. I really love that red. Okay, so you can see the wick. We are almost melted. Now, be very, very careful when you deal with hot wax and you're, you know, it can really burn you. Got to be very careful. Okay, I promise in about 5 minutes this will be ready and we'll be back. Okay, we're back. This took an additional, I would say, 5 minutes. Okay, so now I'm going to take my tongs. Why you want like a stainless steel pitcher to pour is because it doesn't stick as much as it does here on this porcelain. For example, this is going to be very hard for me to get out, but I'll show you after this one, you know, how it would be easy if I would have done it the first time. So again, I'm loving this red. We're going to take our tongs, hope for the best. Okay. Well, let's see here. I got to rethink my strategy. Oh my God, that's messy. Okay, so I turned the water off. We're going to start now. Oh, it smells really good. Now, I know these are bigger wax melts, but you know, you can, this will last you a while. You just cut it with a knife. Okay, now what I'm going to do really quick, because it is thickening, now is the time I'm going to take a paper towel and continue to get everything out that I can with the paper towel, and then wash it with soap and water. But if you do it right away, you know, here's the difference here. Okay, we will be back when these set for the unmolding. I would say for a good hour total. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, we are back for the unmolding. Now I went ahead and unmolded the orange hearts. And you can see if you just kind of plop it, you could plop one right in there in your wax melter. And then it would just melt. But it's nice because you can just, you know, put one at a time. Now these are still drying, the hearts. They still have to set for a little bit because you can see it's darker in the middle. Now what you would do with this one is a little bit of the wick is there, and that's fine. What you can do with this though is cut it into pieces, because this is about, I would say, a 3-ounce bar. Okay, so this is probably so soon for these. Again, there's that. And I'm going to wait and let these other two set for a little bit. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, could you please press the like button, comment down below. Please become a subscriber. That'll help with the algorithm. That'll help with me being able to make these soaps. I really do need the support. So if you could please like the video, that really helps out too, and subscribe. Thank you so much, and have a great day.